Hello and welcome to Prima Donna News. I appreciate your view and hope you like the video. Share it and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the content and leave plenty of comments below.
A few months back, a shocking story shook social media. And I'm a little late giving my commentary on it because, of course, I like to dig into a lot of the source information before I give my opinions on the subject matter, considering everybody with common sense knows how serious certain allegations can be once they are put on public display for public consumption. Yet if the name isn't as big as R. Kelly, of course, it won't create such a public outcry. In fact, so many people that may be in the know of certain situations may be on the defense to protect the allegations.
Like this. I don't like this. I don't.
This shit fucked up. This is my mind auction, right? I would have never been able to go get my surgery if I was sick,
Right.
right? In the States. In states or out states, some people not really touching you. Some people may touch you, but I'm in Miami. I'll bring you all the way back to 2009 to 2022 here.
Right.
This shit fucked up. All right,
Where you at, Vonnie?
I've been living with this shit for a whole year
Where you
by
at?
myself. My mama hate me, bro. It's just me. And I'm fighting everything. Yeah, I'm a perfect example of she got a smile, but when she even her doors closed, she's leaving with the devil. 'Cause sometimes this shit like sometimes I want to kill myself, but I know my children gonna be fucked up. Cause my mama only, it's me, I don't even got nobody. I got my sister in Texas, and I thank God for reading. I swear to God, if it wasn't for reading been here ever since, like, even wherever, that's my fucking friend. You know, I can't been sick, Keith. My cow been sick since COVID. He was so sick, he couldn't walk. My cow couldn't walk, bitch. He couldn't even walk, but he's telling me he got COVID or why he got HIV. We hearing that my cow on the AIDS floor at university. I was like, what the fuck? So we asking him. He like, man, no, I got COVID. All right. You know, they say everybody got it. They just talk about this shit. So
Right.
I didn't, and you know, I've been fucking with him, so I didn't, you know, he never gave me nothing. I speculated that he nasty. I never had
Right.
BV. I never had chlamydia. I never had none of that shit, Keith. None of that
Where you
shit.
at?
I'm about to text you, let me tell you. All right, this all the way 2009, Keith. It's all the way, this 2009, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how long I go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. I don't care how much of a hoe I am. I'm going to see. I got to go see. Because at the end of the day, I need to know. I would never do this to no fucking body, you know? And he did that shit. And he did it to a lot of girls. This motherfucker, this 22 Keith.
As we have witnessed more and more allegations being waged on social media, it should be no surprise why people giving their commentary should tread lightly when it comes to reporting on the story and forcing their narratives when it comes to the subject matter. Now, when it comes to criminal exposure, which is what is being alleged in this specific case with Vonnie, it should be no surprise that a lot of people are asking the million-dollar questions. Majority of every case that I've ever heard of regarding this matter in criminal exposure, usually the person accusing the individual can make their complaint and medical records can prove or deny whether these claims are valid. But when it came to R. Kelly, for an example, to this day, they still have never pulled out this man's medical record to validate the claims other than saying that a specific doctor was passing around meds. Now, I said that to say this. Just in that specific case, you heard specific audios in which an individual said that a victim in R. Kelly's case, was asked to go and acquire more evidence to prove her claims. And from that, a whole lot of information went over people's head when it came to the matter. So I'll bring that same point with this topic, considering why is it when it comes to certain people, people have to prove their allegations to these officers when it's their job to investigate? Why is it they need to go and get attorneys? They need to get represented by public relations, etc., etc., in order to launch their stories to the mainstream media? Why is it becoming such a fad to bring all of these criminal allegations onto the social media platforms and have all of us in the audience looking and scratching our heads like, what can we do? Especially when these stories are one-sided in most cases. So with that being said, let's go and listen to what the guy being accused girlfriend had to say in regard to these allegations regarding her spouse, considering she's pregnant.
Not trying to sweep nothing under the rug. Just like I told you, the only person who needed to know was me and his family. The rest of y'all don't need no fuck. Y'all don't need to know nothing. Like, simple. But I'm not in denial about what, nothing. I'm a victim of what? Like, stop. You can't convince me nothing when I know the truth. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, I know the truth about everything. Nobody ain't in denial about nothing. All I'm keep saying is nobody don't owe y'all no explanation. Nobody don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all hear Vonnie side, y'all just running with it. Stop that shit. I'm stop going back and forth because I'm making myself more and more mad. I'm in the hospital right now. And what part that y'all don't understand, that you keep saying I'm a victim and it's Nostra is denial. I'm telling you out my mouth. I'm at the doctor right now. Well, you posting proof for what? Like, what, how is that benefiting you? I'm the one sitting here gotta deal with it. I'm the one sitting here pregnant with this man child. So I'm trying to figure out what it is to y'all. Like, what it is to y'all. How y'all care so much? Understand people have their feelings, but I'm asking you as a woman right now. It's been going on for too many days. Y'all said what y'all said. Can y'all just let that shit die, bro? I'm the one who affected by this. I'm in the fucking hospital right now, possibly about to lose my child with this shit, bro. Please.
Now, after I looked at everybody's reactions to what Vonnie revealed and exposed about herself, of course you had people that were ready to talk about her lifestyle and how she could be the contributor to her ailments. So let's fast forward and go to the girlfriend's response to what she's being told about her spouse. Now, if you listen to what she said, people say so much without saying the exact words. So when I hear her response, it sounds like to me she's saying the only people that need to know this personal and private information would be the people that would be affected. Now, with that being said, if a person that has been affected by these results is coming out here saying that they were not told about it, that's another subject matter that a lot of people want to skip around. So back to the point that I made. Why is it when it comes to certain people, the public outrage seems to vary? Instead of people talking about what he should do to clear up any rumors or speculations, people are ready to go on the attack. And then, as I said, people wonder why I have a strong position when it comes to these type of matters. The only thing you need to do is to go and file a criminal complaint. And if those people aren't meeting your needs, then you would escalate it and even then bring it to public attention. Now, some have speculated on the motives of Vonnie coming out sharing her story, and a lot of people want to downplay why she did so. Even she herself has said if Markel had told her what was going on, she probably would have still dealt with him. Now, that should tell the general audience a lot about how I feel about a lot of these girls that over-sexualize themselves trying to fit into these agendas that are being pushed, especially when it's being told that you're empowering yourselves by taking over your sexuality. Yet few and far between do you hear anybody mentioning the practices of doing things safely. Even back in the day, they don't give you the same sexual education that they used to do. Now, obviously, the purpose in me pointing out the similarities as to how people are gravitating towards their story times on social media and what we saw playing out with Robert Kelly for one specific reason. I believe a lot of people that have followed my channel have things construed when it comes to recognizing, when it comes to fabrications and embellishments within people's stories, and looking at both sides of the story to give a proper perception of what is going on. At the end of the day, everybody would want to sympathize with somebody who has been stricken with such an ailment. At the same time, you must also be accountable for the actions that led up to it, and you cannot falsely accuse somebody when there's a possibility that that person isn't the guilty party. The most disturbing part of all of this is the public awareness that needs to be spotlighted. And that's the fact that according to what's being alleged, it's a whole lot of people out here that may be a little sickly. So it just seems like to me, Vonnie wanted to also make the public aware that it's some people out here that might want to go and get tested, especially if they were living the same lifestyles as Vonnie and Markel. If you ask me, after the surge of the C19 virus, it did exactly what it was intended to do, which was attack those with weakened immune systems. But that's just my opinion and a whole nother subject matter. Since everything went viral, I noticed that Vonnie had taken a break. But her GoFundMe is still active in case you wanted to go over and contribute. And I did notice that she recently contributed to another interview. I guess we'll have to stay tuned to see if this case is going to make major media and if there's going to be anything criminally pursued with all of these allegations. What are your comments? Drop them below and have a great day.
Y'all see what's going on in New Orleans? Now, according to Vonnie, she said that her and Buddy, Michael on the beat, had that shit, what is it, Krypton, that's took out Superman.
Like I've been sick since 2020. March I get diagnosed in 2023.
She done show all the receipts. She got text messages from him, text messages. She got the my chart. She showed her full my chart. Now they saying people can make their my chart up. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If she could do that, she's very skilled. But she showed her my chart, and she was bold enough to say that she got that shit that killed and took out Superman.
They lie about 3 months. Guess what? Just like somebody gave it to you, you gave it to somebody.
Buddy, Michael on the beat, he has responded.
It's like, all right, boom. And y'all must have forgot that Shawty used to be a fucking willingly open escort, my nigga. Like, y'all keep forgetting this shit. I never gave nobody anything, bro.